O night divine is every night. Just like they say, every day is a gift. And what new things to do. And I wanted to talk about really, the more spiritual that I get, the less and less that I celebrate Christmas, traditionally. So what do I mean by that? So growing up, you know, my mom was, it was her dream she would have Christmas 365 a year. And we had an indoor-outdoor cat. Never forget him. His name was Dinky. And because he was an indoor-outdoor cat, my mom, I don't know if you remember last service that I said that she had to pick her own Christmas trees. And the first tree she saw, whoo, I like that one. And then she had to truckle 3 miles around the trees. And guess which one she took home? The first one, right? I caught on to that very quickly, so that was never my thing. I don't know why. It just felt wrong. I felt the trees talking to me, and I'm like, we're going to cut down something that is alive. And no disrespect to those who love to do that, right? Because not everybody is one. So, empaths understand exactly what I'm talking about. But all I say is that if you grab one from the earth, return it to the earth when you're done. Give it grace. Give it mercy. Give it respect. Because it gave you joy, happiness. You decorated it as you wanted. And what bothers me is that when you drive around after Christmas, you find all these trees thrown on the side of the road. So please, tell it thank you, and put it back to the earth.
Or give it to a place where they give it to the animals that eat those.
Yes. Yes. See? Spiritualist always figures it out one way or
Go
another.
to an animal sanctuary or call them up and ask them if they take the trees for any of their animals.
That's a great idea. So my mom used to make her trees look like the dollar store. Literally. There was not one space on that tree she wouldn't put something on. And if she saw green, something was going there. Okay. So, okay. And of course, she would make me go on the roof to put up lights. So trust me when I tell you, when my stepfather came around, I was like, oh, that's your job now. Good luck with that. He's like, what do you mean? You'll see what I mean. His first Christmas, he called me. I know what you mean. Yeah, you're on that roof. So, of course, my Dinky was my indoor-outdoor cat. And guess what he used to do without failure? He would crawl underneath the tree, up, because he smelled the pine. It was a real tree. And besides the fact that he likes to pee on it, we used to get a gift of that all the time. Guess what happened with the tree? Poof! And I would laugh. My mom screamed so loud, I think the whole neighborhood and block heard her. But of course, she would bring it back up and do it all over again. Right? To me, that wasn't exactly the thought process of what I thought Christmas was all about, besides lights, gifts. And that's another thing. Let's talk about gifts. I've seen people that if you don't have a $500 necklace around your neck, it ain't Christmas. I remember one year things got bad and there was not one gift under the tree. And it's funny because when you're used to that every year, you kind of expect it, right? But what did that teach me, even as a child? You set expectations on yourself, I have to say. But we were looking for that gift, and we were sad and upset because we didn't have a gift under the tree. But you know, looking back on it, I didn't need nothing under that tree. What I would love my parents to have done was, you know what? I love you guys, and we're going to spend the day together. That's the true heart of it. And why does it have to be only on Christmas? Only on the holidays? It should be every day. So the more that I'm becoming spiritual, the more that I'm understanding this, I don't miss putting up a real tree. And with my 4 fur children at home, I'm gonna have to get one of those hanging trees that they can't grab onto and knock anything off from.
Upside down.
Upside down, yep. And
Just do a paper one on the wall.
oh, that's a great idea too. Yeah. Those are not my expectations. I taught my beautiful children that it's a blessing that we made it here after 364 days a year of cray-cray in our society. It's a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing to breathe. It's a blessing to be together. And don't think that our loved ones that have transitioned. It says here, take a day to remember, but do we need Christmas just to remember that? No. No. It should be every day. Every day. This is why I say I love you. Because I do. If that door to that beautiful gate opens and I'm out of here, at least you know what? I love you. I love you. It's not about the gifts that you've given me or what I could give to you or, oh, if I get you this, I'll get you that next year. That's a hustle. What are we doing? What are we teaching? And don't let me get me started on how it's not even past Halloween and the first Christmas tree is up in the stores. Right? And the chaos. The chaos. I had a lady, what was it, yesterday or the day before, I walked by her really quickly because of course I'm rushing, and she just looked at me like, oh, I'm like, happy holidays. Again, why? Why that? Right? Do you think in spirit up there, unless is that what your heaven will look like, a big Christmas tree? I swear that's what my mother's heaven was going to look like. What can you do differently? What new things in life that you could start with your own family that's not traditional? What new families? I have to say, I love my born-in family. But I have to say, I love my chosen family so much more. Because I chose. And it's funny, because I don't know about in your culture, but I had a grandmother that every time I walked into the door for the holidays, she'd be like, hey, te amo, mami, porque tú estás tan gorda? You're laughing because you knew exactly what that meant. My grandmother would walk in, hi, I haven't seen you in so long. Woo, God, you've gotten fat.
Whales are good for that.
Right? Right? I'd be like, okay. So, I come over to my grandmother's house to love her and be with her, but oh no, I get called overweight. Wonderful. This is just fantastic. How many families have done that in the past? Right? This is why for Thanksgiving, I did have to work the next day, but if you guys heard what I said the last service, I spent it on my own. Because I needed that time. It wasn't that I didn't love my family, I just didn't want to deal with them. It's how I felt, so why didn't I give myself that TLC? So next question is, you give gifts to others, what gift have you given yourself? That's right. The things that I share is love, hugs, not million-dollar gifts, but thoughtful ones. Thoughtful ones. When the technology boom hit and all these kids wanted technologies, you know what I got every kid in my family at that time? An ant farm. An ant farm that glowed in the dark. Right? And everybody, all the kids were like, they opened everything, they were like, what am I supposed to, what is this? Is what they said. What is this? Ew. So what was the secret of that? Has anybody ever seen an ant farm?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
They were popular when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now they come with this gel that NASA created that actually glows in the dark and it feeds them all at the same time. So it's pretty cool. You shut off the light and you watch this whole community go at it. It is the most beautifulest thing. If anybody has an opportunity to watch it. I watched that with my son for nights. And they build their homes. They helped each other. They had a place where when they transitioned, they will put everyone in the same corner. Like, what an invigorating thought process to give these children life skills by watching ants. Don't we have our answers in nature? So then what is that any less? So when the kids went like this, I spoke to everyone 4 weeks after that. You know what I got from the parents? That was the best gift they have gotten in years. Yeah. I figured. We have to see things for what they are. It taught how to care for oneself. It taught how to care for others. It taught how to make your own universe. They created it. Those tunnels weren't there. They created those tunnels. So why can't we? So the more spiritual that I'm getting, I'm understanding that it's not only just Christmas where we have to be with loved ones. It's not only just Christmas that we give gifts to everyone. It's not only just Christmas time when we will say, I love you. It's not just Christmas time where you expect the greatest things in the world. That's been my beautiful gift this year. And there's been many. So as I leave you with the thought process of holidays, go back. Now that we're going into 2025, and I have to say 2024 could peace out. I'm done with that. But think about all the miracles, the trips, the I love yous, the achievements, your own spiritual growth, where you are, and how can you do for others in the most simplistic way. The holidays, again, is not about gifts. It's not about our past loved ones. They're always there. I don't think in spirit world they have a Christmas, a New Year's, a Thanksgiving. And the more I'm understanding really what these holidays are about, I'm less shut off by that. Because it's just every day. It's every day. So think about that. And of course, today's potluck is the bomb. So okay, Christmas is great for that. I'll take it. And with the ones that I love, I'll take it. But I want you to really review what occurred in 2024. And think about, like it said, it has to be every day, but there's no mistakes. What have you learned so? What are the things that made your soul grow? Challenges? We all do. I know. I have an 8-week-old, 6-week, 7-week-old puppy at home. That's worse than having a newborn. A human newborn. But at the end of the day, that's a little wiggling of love and light. And just to think that my husband sent that out so hard to the universe, that he got his wish. And right before Christmas. So you see, is it really about ho 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 Merry Christmas? My bubble gets stuck down the chimney. But you know, is it really about that? Be thankful and grateful even for the uglies. Because when you see it, now you can say, I see you. Come on in. Because I know after I'm done with this, you'll be bigger and better. So as the holidays go on, because the holidays can be really tough for some people, they lost loved ones. Something occurred on holidays, like accidents, that they're just not in it. And that's okay. Give them a hug. And let them know their loved ones have never gone. Just receive them. Receive all. And have a thought process of what that means to everyone. Happy holidays. And I can't say enough how much I love you all. And this is how I choose to spend my holiday this week. We love you. We love y'all too.